Today's horror manga dub in narration is Raised Hand, from the horror anthology 100 Ghost Stories of My Own Death by Matano Anji. I hope you all enjoy. Our story begins in a regular classroom with a student who has his hands up. Okay, next up, if we apply this. But that was when the teacher looked over. He looked over at the student raising his hand in shock. But the student replied, "Toilet, sensei." "Your sensei isn't a toilet." The classroom then bursted out in laughter. "Go ahead and work through it, class. Anyone out there think they know?" He stared out into his classroom. "Oh!" A student was raising their hand. "Then, you back there. Who is that?" In that moment, someone stood up and walked out into the open. It was a little boy, raising his hand right up into the air. The teacher looked at him in shock, setting his head down and muttering, If no one knows the answer, I'll walk you through it. Starting with this part." But he kept hearing the hand waving behind him. Later that day, the hand was still waving. The students bid each other farewell, but the teacher, he was uneasy. He turned around, looking downward, but that was when he noticed a hand. "Mr. Kayama, you're leaving already. The other teachers are getting together for some drinks in a bit. What do you say?" "Sorry, but Oh, right, you don't drive, do you? I'll let you know in advance before the next time." Thanks." And so, the teacher made his way home, boarding onto the subway. But still, the poor man couldn't help but feel uneasy. Today felt especially different. The whole subway was shaking and rattling, everyone raising their hands. He looked at it all in shock, placing his head against a metal bar and closing his eyes. But that was when the subway came to a stop. The whole thing was rattling back and forth, and then he noticed a hand. He looked down, and it was the little boy, staring at him, as if he was staring into the teacher's very existential being. He bumped into a lady nearby, running out of the subway as fast as he could. But then, he stopped in place. There was a policeman staring at him. "You're Mr. Kayama, correct?" I get it." This time, in an ironic twist of events, Mr. Kayama raised his hands into the air. "It's okay. I won't put up a fight. I'm done running away. I confess. It was me." "Suspect apprehended." On redacted day at 6 p.m., a man was accused of hitting a person who was using the pedestrian crossing with his car, and after fleeing the scene without attempting any life-saving measures was later arrested. You see, the story that happened on that day Mr. Yakayama was driving in his car, but as you see, in the back seat, it was filled with cans of alcohol. Mr. Kayama had been driving drunk, but that was when he noticed someone in the middle of the street. It was a boy, the boy that was raising that hand. In the end, some may say that Mr. Kayama truly received his just desserts. Hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Leo, Basin Animus, and Alleyway. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night everyone. Bye.